Hello folks, welcome to the Boneyard / YouTube channel, home of the Hillbilly Cooking Network. And as you can see this morning, we are in the kitchen and the weather has cooled off and I'm thinking about doing some baking. Yes, Hillbilly can bake. We're gonna make some bread today. It's a quick and easy recipe, quick and easy, just like me, quick and easy. Remember, two things in this world that'll help you survive, and that's Jesus and the 45. Jesus and the 45. There's 45 right there. That's a Ruger. A P97 DC. It's empty, folks. I promise you it's empty. It's got a decock on the side over here. I can flip switch and it'll decock. Even with a round in it, it'll decock and not go off. It has no safety though. Once you got a one in the tube, it's ready to rock and roll. You can either pull the trigger or you can cock it and pull the trigger. Either way. And this is a big chunk of gun right here. I'm telling you, that's a big bulky looking thing. You better have some big hands on this one right here. Or if you want to hit somebody with it, makes a good club, I promise you. Rugers, I bet my life on a Ruger. They just good brand, good gun. They don't fail. It's a bad boy right there. Is a 45. See how big that hole is? Anyway, Jesus and a 45. That's all you need to survive in this life. Anyway, we're gonna bake some bread. Quick and easy. Watch this. Get you a big mixing bowl. Need 3 cups of self-rising flour. I use that gold metal right there. I buy lots of it. I got some in the freezer. I got some stored away. Keep that flour, because you know this last go around here a few months ago, people run out of it in the stores, couldn't get it. Anyway, that prepper stuff. Plain old hillbilly living the way I grew up, you know, you keep plenty of everything. Anyway, 3 cups of flour. And you take 3 tablespoons out of the 3 cups. I know it sounds crazy, but watch this. Take 3 tablespoons, you put it in something else, in a little bowl or something. 3 tablespoons. Take them out, put it aside. Pour them 3 cups of flour in your big mixing bowl there. A third a cup of sugar. Third cup of sugar. Pour it in there. A pinch of salt. My pinches are probably bigger than other people's, but anyway. There's my pinch of salt right there. Now whatever kind of beer you like, 1 bottle of can. If you drink the little bottles, get your regular size bottle. If you drink the great big ones, get your regular size bottle. Shiner Bock. I'm not a big beer drinker. I like Shiner Bock. I like plain Coors. I like Dos Equis. But what makes good bread, I'm telling you, even if you don't like beer or you don't like Shiner Bock, this tastes good in your bread. All the alcohol cooks out. The alcohol's gone, the beer flavor's left. So there, you know, you don't have any alcohol in it, but this, all the barley, all the grains that goes into making this, the flavor stays in your bread. Like I said, it depends on what you like. Whatever kind of beer you like, put it in there. I don't recommend Bud Light Lime, but you can try it if you want to. Let me know how it works out. Shoot me an email, text, message me. I don't think you'll like it, but if you say it's good, I'll give it a try. But I ain't gonna waste a loaf of bread on it, because I don't think it will be. Bud Light Lime, don't want no lime on bread. But anyway, these any kind of beer like this has all the grainy taste is left in your bread. Like in the old days, people used to harvest their wheat. It was all wheat. It wasn't bleached out, nothing missing from it. All the nutrition was still in it. This make it taste like all the grain is still in there instead of using plain old white flour. So anyway, 3 cups of flour, 3 tablespoons taken out, put aside. Put that in there. 30 cups of sugar, pinch of salt, bottle of beer, can of beer, whatever you got. You pour it in there. like that. You beer drinkers, y'all think you're wasting a good beer. No, I promise you. Once you eat this, oh Lord, it's like heaven, I'm telling you, especially with some of that fresh butter on there. Which I like, I like it. That canned butter, that's some of that prepper butter there. Some of that pure red feathered butter. But anyway, or just any kind of regular old salted butter. Anyhow, you poured your beer in. I like a wooden spoon, it just feels natural, I don't know. Anyway, start mixing it up. Don't take long to do that either. Stir it up, mix your beer up good in it. Starts getting thick. If it's too wet, when you mix it up and you think it's too wet for bread batter or dough, take some of that flour that you kept out of it, those 3 tablespoons, and put a little bit in at a time until it gets thick as you want it to. But see there, as you stirring it up, I'm telling you, this is smelling good too. All that beer, that shiner bark, and that sugar, and that flour, and that salt is all mixed together, and this smells like a bakery right now. I wish you could smell it. It smells like a bakery. It smells like fresh dough. You can smell the yeast. Anyway, work it up. Get it stirred up good. See, it's stirring up kind of like cake batter, but it's getting a little thicker as we go there. And sometimes I have to add that, sometimes I don't. I can't explain why. I don't know why. Phase the moon, humidity, I ain't got a clue why sometimes you might need that flour. Very seldom I have needed it. Very seldom. This looks a little thinner than I normally like though, so I'm gonna take me a tablespoon of that I put aside out of them 3, and I'm gonna put 1 back in there. And I'm gonna stir that up real good. See there? We're stirring that in there. That has stiffened it up some. Got a little thicker, kind of like, it's not gonna be exactly like bread dough. I mean, it's not, you ain't gonna be able to pull it out by hand and knead it, because you don't have to. It's got all your stuff in here, it's quick and easy. And it smells, man, I'm telling you, I don't know if any of y'all's mamas, grandmamas, anybody like that have cooked in bread, baking bread. This right here smells like it. It smells like grandma's kitchen right now. This is the Hillbilly's kitchen. So we're doing some hillbilly cooking here. And things get tough and hard, and everything goes awry in the world. If you got some flour, sugar, butter, salt, you should have all this stuff. You should have a bunch of it. Be prepared, people. Get you some beer stick back. That's the only reason I keep any beers to make bread with, because I'm not a beer drinker. Somebody gives me one, I'll be polite and drink it. And that's okay, and that's all right, I like it. But for that, but I do not, seek out any beer to drink. I seek it out for cooking. Anyway, your bread pan here. I've done. Get your bread pan, coat it with butter. I done slathered this one down with butter. You see my fingerprint? Yeah, slathered. That's a word. That's a hillbilly word, I guess. Country word. You slather something. Slather it down. Putting stuff on cows, keep flies off of them, or the hogs or something. We slather stuff onto them, slather the animal down to doctor them and stuff, and keep flies off. I slathered this pan good with butter. Took my hands were clean, I promise you. I washed them before this ever got started. I washed them good. So I slathered my pan down, got lots of butter in there. See the fingerprints in it, I'm telling you. And that's real butter, that's salted butter, people. Don't be using no spray on Pam, don't be using no margarine. Use some butter. Either that red feather out the can if time's hard and you're prepping, or if you got some in the freezer, refrigerator, salted butter. Slather that pan down, get it ready. Also take a whole stick of butter and melt it. I did this in the microwave. I love modern conveniences. I'm a hillbilly, but hey, microwave's awesome. We didn't have one when I was growing up. I didn't have a microwave when I was growing and married. Couldn't afford one. It was high back there when I was a kid. Expensive. Anyway, melt you a stick of butter. Have it sitting there waiting. We're good with the flour. I like what I'm seeing here. And you take it and you just put it in your bread pan that you have slathered with butter. Yep, I've already preheated the oven. Preheat your oven 350 degrees. 350. 350 degree oven is preheated and waiting on me. You just put all that bread in that pan right there. Scrape it off in there good. Yeah, we don't want to leave none if we can keep from it. Just rake it all in. Telling you folks, this stuff is smelling like heaven right now. They didn't even start baking yet. I'm telling you, it's good stuff. You know, if you wouldn't stand around talking like I am right now and John, I mean, it'd already be in the oven. You could throw this together quick. So, here it is. It's in your pan. You're going to put it in the oven. 350 degrees. 350. We're going to set that timer for 45 minutes. Timer is on for 45 minutes. 45 minutes in the oven. Don't leave it no less. Don't leave it no longer. Stick with the program, people. 45 minutes. So, at 45 minutes, when the timer goes off, I'm going to pull it out of the oven. And it's hot. I'm going to pour this melted butter all over the top of it. And it's going to run over it, and it's going to sizzle around the sides and go down and around it. A little bit's going to soak in, but it's mainly going to go in and down and around it again, like the other butter in there. And then you're going to put it back in there for 15 minutes. Stick with the program. 15 minutes. No shorter, no longer. 15 minutes. Yeah, you're going to want to keep it out when you pour that butter on. It's going to be looking like it's done, but it's not. You be thinking, man, I just want a slice of that because it's smelling so good. Don't do it, people. Put your butter on, put it back in for 15 minutes, and when it comes out of that oven, yeah, I'm telling you, it is heaven. Yeah, I done baked this earlier, and I done had me a slice of it, and that butter will make this thing golden brown, going over the top and around the edges. Those edges are crunchy. The crust is awesome. I mean, this stuff right here, it's good by itself. It's good with butter on it, jelly on it, whatever you want to put on it. I'm telling you, I wish you could smell it. Oh man, it smells like grandma's, I'm telling you. And it don't take long. It's quick and easy, folks. Quick and easy. I can't pick this stuff up without eating some of it. Man, fresh bread, fresh baked bread. Man, put your little honey on that, some of them molasses, some of them sorghum syrup, some pure cane syrup, to make good stuff like Granddaddy used to make. My granddad used to make sorghum. He had a mule and had one of those iron sorghum mill, made his own. But anyway, a long time ago. Granddad's gone now. But put you some honey, sorghum syrup, molasses on it. Eat it by itself. I know it's over there talking with your mouth full, but I can't help it. That's some good stuff. I can't get around it without eating it. This ain't gonna last long, people. This is not gonna last long. When it comes out of there and it's hot, and it'll flip out of that bread pan real easy if you slather plenty of butter on it, and then you pour that other in there. I mean, as soon as you pull it out, find you something good to put it on, flip it over, it's gonna pop right out. It's not gonna stick. It's gonna look good. It's a good looking loaf of bread. Not bad baking for a hillbilly, I'm telling you. And you can burn your fingers because you want to cut it right then. Believe me. Been making this a long time now. I can't wait. It's hot and I'm trying to hold it. And I got my knife and I'm cutting it, and it's hot, and I'm putting some more butter on it. Yeah, it's beats the heck out of chocolate chip cookies any day, I'm telling you. It's Good stuff. And if things got hard, bread's hard to find in the grocery store like it was here a few months ago when everything went crazy. No problem. As long as you got flour, sugar, salt, a beer, make your own bread. Better for you. Tastes better. But that's pretty quick and easy. Try it. Everybody who has made it has told me how good it was. I promise you. 3 cups of flour, 1/3 cup of sugar, pinch of salt, 1 beer of your choice. 3 tablespoons of flour, take out, put aside. Mix all your ingredients together, stir it up good. If it's too wet for you, add your little flour that you've set aside back to it, stir it up some more. Put it in a well-oiled, greased, or buttered bread pan. Put it in the oven, preheated oven, 350 degrees, 45 minutes. Pull it out, pour 1 stick of melted butter over the top, put it back in for 15 minutes. Voila. I'm telling you folks, it's heaven. If you don't have my book, get it. The Boys of Boneyard Slash. If you got it, read it. If you read it, don't judge me. About my misspent youth, people I hung out with, people I knew, some of their episodes, happenings. My brother Dennis Renfro was one that made me start writing because he didn't make me, but his antics made me start. I had to write them down. He did some of the stuff, but anyway, working on other books too. But remember, crazy world we live in, a lot of stuff going on. Don't worry about it, people. It's going to be all right. No matter what happens, it's going to be okay. God's in control. Get to know Jesus. Know Him in this world before you go on to the next. I promise you. Leaning on Him in times is hard. And your family, your friends. I've got some good friends, good brothers. Got some good family. And it makes things better. Jesus at 45 makes things better. That 45 makes you feel better. Just knowing you got that in your pocket. But anyway, catch you next time. We're going to make some gumbo here pretty soon. Stay tuned. Miss Rudolph Voodoo Woman's going to come by and put her blessing on it and maybe stir it with her monkey's foot or something. I don't know. But we're going to make some gumbo because it's getting cold and that sounds good. Later.